Vitality looking scary. Obviously, Triple Trouble was able to take him down. But other than that, they have looked pretty invincible.
Just completely polar opposite schedules for both of these teams going forward and what they need to get today. But the main thing is both of them need a win here.
Absolutely. K-Dop with the shot right out of the gate. 6 seconds in. K-Dop off the pass from Fairy Pete.
And all it takes is 6 seconds and a solid kickoff. What a great pass as well. Not even caring about the goal. Literally just hitting it directly horizontal across the pitch. And that's a great way to start the game.
And K-Dop and Scrub, second and third in scoring coming into this week, only behind Cookser. So already Vitality making their mark. Mouse on the other end. Tigre getting shut down, but Alex puts this off the backboard. Double commit. K-Dop gets a touch a lot. Put that to the corner. Hit by Scrub off the ceiling. Gets another touch downfield. Tigre is going to hit it back. K-Dop over to the side. Alex on the wall waiting. Keeps it in the Vitality zone. A lot off the backboard. Over to Tigre. He's going to have to back up. Scrub Killer going for the shot. Tigre was the sole man back for Mouse there, making that defensive stop. Ooh. And the shot from Tigre as well.
What an impossible angle coming in from the wall. He just kept challenging and won it and still managed to get the flip.
Zero boost, Turtle.
Going off of the wall. Tigre, that's a great start as well.
So not only does he make the defensive stand, but zero boost. Able to get that nutty goal, but now immediately off the kickoff, another chance for Vitality, but held off by Mouse.
Just throwing everything at the ball right there. Tigre making a statement.
Really was. Turned a situation where K-Dop might have been able to get a bump on him and opened up the net for Scrub. He was able to dodge that and then carry the ball down the entire field. A chance again. K-Dop hit that off to the side. Scrub wasn't able to stop the counterattack. Alex now off the backboard. Ferry clears it to the other side of the field. Tigre waiting. Tigre puts it in the corner. Scrub with the demo. And now K-Dop with a long clear that's going to put it back in Mouse's half. Now K-Dop with the demo as well. Scrub trying to get that ball out a lot. Clear attempt blocked by K-Dop. Now Tigre takes over. He goes for a shot towards net, forcing Scrub to save it to the side. Alex now off the ceiling. K-Dop and Ferry both up for it. Tigre, the shot. K-Dop couldn't get back to it, and a lot will be able to secure it.
Tigre, the man of the match so far. A little bit of a double commit. I thought K-Dop could have saved it right there, but he accidentally flipped. If he just double jumped, maybe could have gotten a piece of that, but a lot able to finish it off.
And Vitality, that was an unfortunate double commit. Had they not done that, they would have been in a much better situation to get the defensive stop. Mouse coming out swinging.
And this is a match of such mechanical skill, especially going against a team like Vitality, who can do so many just unreal mechanics on or off the ceiling throughout the entire pitch. And it just comes down to what you can bring against them and how unique you can be, and just outpace them, really.
And then bump off the wall into a demo. Ferry using up all his boost, couldn't get back to it, but we've seen a physical game. Gibbs talked about just going for demos. Both Vitality and Mouse have been going for bumps and going for demos early on. Not a lot of people were expecting Mouse to be in the lead early on in game one. They're making it happen. Alex off the corner. Scrub over to K-Dop. K-Dop the shot and a backflip save from a lot. Follow up from Ferry's high, and Alex gets the clear. A hairy moment for Mouse, but they continue to make those stops. A lot in midfield hits it down. K-Dop up the wall to Ferry. Ferry trying to turn around, but a long clear. A lot.
What a touch.
That touch keeping Mouse on the attack. Now a lot up in the air. It's going to bounce down. Nobody from Mouse there, so Scrub dribbles it out. At the half now. Scrub taking it up the wall, off the ceiling, shut down by Alex. It goes across the field. Tigre now with the clear attempt. Shut down by K-Dop, off the ceiling, towards net, and a lot stretches to make the save.
Scrub Killer with a double demo there, opening up so much space, but nobody there to put the finishing shot in. A lot with a great interception off of the cross. puts another one in for Mouz.
And that was a brilliant read there by a lot. He sensed Scrub was going to go for that infield pass, cuts it off, and is able to pass it to himself off the Vitality backboard for that goal. Now Mouz up 3-1, just a minute 15 left. Mouz came to play, Turtle.
It did indeed, and Tigre as well, stepping up this game.
And as the desk pointed out, Mouz need this game to keep their top 6 hopes alive. They'll need to get this win and some help later on. But it all starts with a win here. Ferry taking it by a lot, and Tigre, a little pop-up. K-Dop wasn't expecting it. Now on the other end, Tigre and Alex both going for it. Couple double commits on both sides of the field. A lot getting to that ball first, passing it over to Alex, but Alex missed that. Tigre with the follow-up. And now we've seen K-Dop and Ferry, those two in particular, not seeming to be on the same page.
Just uncharacteristic plays here from Vitality, making really basic mistakes on defense, double commits like you said, or overall just getting touches that you're not really communicating. We saw Ferry Pete get a little pop on the ball, but maybe he wasn't saying that in comms.
And there, a miss on defense. The shot was essentially faked coming into here. That must have thrown off the defense here.
Maybe he was going for a double hit. I'm not sure. Oh, K-Dop going for a little bit of a miss. That was a bit awkward. Not sure what you can do as a defensive player there. Just hoping he hits it.
He was respecting the K-Dop shot, expecting to make that block. And when the shot didn't come through, it just rolled in. So now Vitality within 1, final seconds ticking off the clock.
They just got to keep it up.
And they can't do it. Alex puts in an insurance goal with 1 second on the clock. Mouz up by 2, and they take it to Vitality in game 1.
Honestly, I'm not even sure if that was completely planned. Just trying to stall time as much as possible and keep the possession on the other side of the field, but it bounces in, thankfully, and that'll secure this first game.
Mouz with the upset in game 1. No one really expecting them to come out in force like this, putting 4 goals by this Vitality defense. We saw some solo effort there by Tigre as well. That big play from him where he was able to make the stop. And let's take another look at it.
Just coming off the wall. You said no boost, and he manages to get, wow, what an incredible angle. He gets the flip on the top of his car and still puts it in.
And you see Ferry, he steals the boost. He says, I'll take your boost. What's the worst that can happen? What are you going to do? And Tigre says, let me show you what I can do with no boost.
And you can keep momentum as well. It seemed like he just kept boosting and used all of it to get to the supersonic speed, and then used his flip at the last second to keep the momentum in order to get the angle in the shot.
And what we didn't see from that replay as well was the stop that he made to get that counterattack started. He was a one-man team right there, making the defensive stop and taking the ball all the way up the field. 0 boost, getting that incredible shot. That is so difficult to do with 0 boost. You even saw Ferry just go for the boost steal because he knew that Tigre was out. And he said, you know, there's no way he's going to score without it. And he still managed to. So Mouz
going for the extra mile.
Yeah, Mouz getting the win here. And Vitality, on the other hand, a little bit uncharacteristic from them. We've seen K-Dop and Ferry Peak both being in the same spot on offense and defense, making those double commits.
Right.
And that's not something we've really seen them do, you know, this season. We've seen Vitality struggle with double commits in the past, but not at all really this season. However, in game 1, seems to be troubling them yet again.
It just looks like an offset on communication. It seems like they're not really talking about what hits they're getting or, you know, who's really going where. And that could be detrimental, especially in such an important match where both of them really want to secure a win here.
Scrub with the clear downfield in the Mouz corner. A lot slowing him down. Tigre helping out and pushing this ball down to the Vitality corner. A good stop by a lot. Ball sent across the field. Scrub first to it. Clearing it down. Alex center to a lot. Back to Alex. Alex, the shot, and K-Dop and Ferry both jumping for that save. A well-placed shot. Mouz are looking scary.
And you saw the passes leading up to that. That is a great sign of confidence and overall just they're hungry for this win. You see them connecting passes across the field, doing more than Vitality right now, who can't seem to find each other.
Vitality looking to make something happen. Ferry with the block at the midfield, going for a pinch, does get it, heading towards net. Alex jumping to it, clears it upfield. K-Dop with the stop. Ferry with the follow-up, shoots it, and he finds his mark. Vitality on the board first.
Look at this pass from K-Dop going in for a challenge and manages to hit it off the ceiling, and Ferry Peak with such speed beats out all the defenders, and it's an open net for him.
Getting there quickly, getting that shot on target, that is what Vitality needed. Ferry Peak getting Vitality this early lead. A demo from Alex onto Ferry.
A man who's not using the Batmobile this game, which I saw him complain about it earlier. The Batmobile curse, in his own words.
I'm sure it's all superstitious, but superstition and players, that goes hand in hand in any game.
You gotta wear the same socks every game.
Wearing the same socks right now. And now Scrub off the backboard to K-Dop, and K-Dop sinks it. Vitality up by 2.
This pass from Scrub, winning against Alex, just completely beating him and still getting the cross in the corner. K-Dop there on the receiving end. This is what we want to see from Vitality, connecting more passes. Their communication is much more on point this game. We haven't seen any double commits, and they're looking like a better team.
Vitality bouncing back in game 2. Mouse looked threatening early on in game 2, but Vitality able to put 2 by this Mouse defense that was very stingy in game 1. Tigre getting some help from Alex. A lot in the corner, trying to push this ball through. K-Dop has some time, pops it up. Scrub Killer going for it, but a lot broke up the play. Tigre and Ferry both missing. Pass over to a lot the bounce shot, but K-Dop in the net makes the save. Now on the other end, K-Dop going up, double tap chance. Can he hit it? No, he's denied by Alex. What a save.
Reading the double touch, especially against a team like Vitality, you probably assume they're always going to hit those. And right there, thankfully for Alex, K-Dop did hit it. But what a great save, jumping up into the corner, the only place he knew K-Dop was going to hit it. And he managed to keep the lead somewhat close.
And still not out of danger. The follow-up from Ferry Peak off the pressure from K-Dop. Vitality scoring 3.
Hitting the top of the box, we've talked about it over and over again, and that actually hit the crossbar as well and popped out perfectly for Ferry Peak. Just what do you do on defense when you're trying to read that? It goes off the top of the corner, and also it's the crossbar, such a difficult read and a great position for Ferry Peak.
And not often do you see it not only bounce off that curvature of the ceiling, but then to hit the crossbar. That is a strange bounce. Vitality up by 3 under 2 minutes left. Ferry off the backboard, jumping up for it. A self pass, he gets the goal. Ferry Peak with the hat trick.
Vitality just abusing the upper part of the map right now, just where it bounces down completely, and Ferry Peak with just a great read. We talk about how hard it is to read it on defense, even when you're on the wall, but to be a player and pass it to yourself, that's just another level.
That read was incredible. And the speed at which he did it and the precision of the shot as well. Everything about it. Now, Scrub denying the shot from Alex. Nobody back for Vitality.
Oh, what a
save from Ferry. A backflip save on the goal line. How is that even possible? Mouse still with the pressure. But what an incredible effort from Ferry to keep Mouse from getting on the board.
I was 100% sure that was a goal, James. That was unreal.
There was no one back. That was insane by Ferry. And now under a minute left to go. Vitality still up by 4. K-Dop, center ball to Scrub. First touch. We saw Ferry Peak go all in on that shot. And after he missed, it was a wide open counterattack opportunity for Mouse.
It might be too late here. They got 40 seconds left. A lot just managing to carry it in. Like you said, the over-aggression got him there for Vitality. But still, it might be a little bit too late, but there is 40 seconds. They got to get a quick one here.
3 goals left, 39 seconds. Mouse have quite the task on their plate, especially with how good Ferry's been. Ferry almost connecting on a shot right there.
Ferry Peak, the man with 3 goals this series, really being the shot taker.
And another one going by for Mouz. They're within 2, 23 seconds left, within the realm of possibility.
I mean, they're definitely making it close. Alex here with a great shot after a Lots challenge there, honestly. And it just very, very close. 23 seconds left. They're not out of it.
Alex off the side. Ferry up the sideline now. Tigre back down. K-Dop pops it to himself. Flip reset. Going for it, and oh my, K-Dop! He can't be stopped with the flip reset.
Just completely denying the enemy team of any chance with this unreal goal. Upper 90s flip reset. That's a great way to end the match.
We have seen some incredible solo plays this game from multiple players. And with that, Vitality close out game 2, tying up the series at 1-1. But what play do we pick to look at again? That was just play after play of incredible individual effort.
Everything was just so calculated. There wasn't really any exploitations.
Oh, and let's take another look at the flip reset by K-Dop. You could see Ferry Peak waiting in the wings, might have even been trying to bump Alex, but this was just perfectly executed. The self-pass up to the flip reset, he gets the flip perfectly, and then timing it to put it in the upper 90.
And you see the respect that Alex gives him. He even thought he was going to get the flip reset, but he still couldn't save it after he knew where K-Dop was going to put it. I mean, what do you do at that point? If you know where he's going to put it and you still can't save it, that's how you know.
You can't stop.
It's
K-Dop.
unreal.
You can't stop K-Dop. I'm sure everyone's saying the same thing, Turtle.
Right, and that was just a completely different Vitality. I barely saw any double commits there. The communication was on point. The passing was on point. The mechanics, and then also abusing the upper rim of the goal. That was just overall great fundamentals.
Ferry Peak getting a hat trick here. Ferry Peak with multiple crazy shots. I mean, he was passing to himself as well. We saw multiple times where Vitality just making plays by themselves. Right. Ferry and K-Dop both on the attack, and that is incredibly scary to see them playing that well.
And just the read, like we talked about it before, just with the self passes, when you can read it off of all these weird bounces in these corners, and being the only one on the pitch who can read it is something else.
So Mouz took down game 1, but then Vitality have come roaring back.
Just completely denying all the confidence that Mouz had, especially with a flip reset in the second game.
And that was a great second effort there by Tigre to get a touch. No one from Mouz following it up, however. A lot. Getting shut down by K-Dop. K-Dop going for a boost steal. As he exits out. Tigre going for the play. Self-pass. Ferry popping it up to himself. A lot taking his time, perhaps taking too much time. Now Mouz stuck in their corner.
Bit of a risky play there from a lot. Managed to get the half flip, but that could have been bad.
Now Vitality going back on the attack. A miss off the backboard from Tigre. Off the backboard, a pass, and now Alex able to hit it over to the side. Scrub putting it back towards the Mouz net. Getting a demo. Vitality pressure mounting. They've had a majority of the possession so far in game 3. Now on the other end, Alex looking for that pass from Tigre. K-Dop shut it out. Pass down to Scrub. Scrub putting it by the defender, and Vitality strike first.
The midfield passing from K-Dop just pops it perfectly in the center for Scrub. This is the passing that we see over and over again from Vitality, just managing to set up each other perfectly. And everybody on Vitality is such a strong shooter that almost every time you get a pass off like that, it's going to end up in a goal.
And also excellent awareness from Scrubkilla, jumping to avoid that demo. He knew that somebody was coming in to get him to try to prevent that shot from taking place. Timed the jump wonderfully, and he got the shot on net. There was a scary moment for Mouz. A drop down, almost a pass to the other team, but now on the other end, one stop from Scrub. Alex attempting to follow it up, but he couldn't make it happen. K-Dop. Now Ferry taking his time. Pops to himself, pass over to K-Dop. K-Dop back to Scrub. Scrub, he's taking the shot. No one home. And the 1-2-3 passing play from Vitality.
This is unreal. Just at Fairy Peak, you see him in the back of the net getting 2 bumps there, just having to go at a lot. And the passing from Vitality, just so patient and on point in everything.
Now that is a play to break down at the telestrator.
There was so many elements about that play that made it so special that you can't, it's so hard to even look at just the surface level of what's going on because everybody's getting involved there.
Yeah, not only were the passing plays happening, but like you pointed out, in net, I believe it was Fairy Peak locking up the defender. Right. And now a demo on the other end. Mouz get back into it. They answer. Now within 1.
Listening to Gibbs trying to take out some teammates of the other side, and that's going to do it. If you can just take out a player in net, it can open up some opportunities, and that's a great way to respond.
And that's exactly what happened. The demo leading to the goal, and the bump leading to the goal earlier from Vitality, as well as the passing. So aggression continuing to be a mark of this series. Game 1 was a very aggressive game as well.
Just aggression from both sides, though. It seems like Vitality is responding well. Usually you see the team that has the mountain to climb go for more demos, but right now Vitality, the proclaimed better team in this situation, is being aggressive as well.
Now pass off the backboard and finding his shot across the net. Alex tying it up off the pass from Tigre.
Tigre with the patience and the control from the Alot pass. Everybody getting involved here, and Alex coming through with a shot. Just a similar passing play that we saw from Vitality before, where everybody's kind of getting involved, and Mouz are back in it.
Yeah, Mouz says, oh, Vitality, everyone on your team getting involved? Well, we can do the same. All starting with that Alot pass.
And another demo from Tigre, trying to throw this Vitality defense off guard.
Ferry. Center ball attempt shut down by Tigre. Scrub going for a pinch that's going towards the backboard a lot. Sending it wide. K-Dop not letting it get to Tigre. Now Alex takes over. Pass up over to Alot. Fairy Peak broke it up. A miss here. K-Dop. The back pass to Tigre. Tigre going for a pass off the backboard, but that one shut down by K-Dop. Alex lobbing it upfield. Scrub puts it to his own corner. Getting the double tap, but Alex is there off the backboard. Ferry with the clear now, and Alot touching it to slow it down, but K-Dop popping it up for Ferry. No, he keeps it himself. Fairy Peak's going to have to retreat. Scrub, the shot. Alot couldn't get back, but Tigre hustles back in time to make the save. Final minute of gameplay now.
But the pressure's still on.
And a miss there. K-Dop forces it through on the goal line, and Vitality take the lead back.
Shot after shot. Fairy Peak with a great block. Did you see that dunk? Managing to set up a perfect opportunity for K-Dop and plopping it right in the front of the net.
Ferry just came flying out of nowhere and making it happen. Now an immediate shot on net. Alex with the stop. Mouz has been making some heroic defensive saves, but Vitality still managing to break through.
And it's definitely a closer game, especially after the plays we've seen from Vitality. Mouz have stayed in it, and they got 30 seconds here. They can do it.
Mouz has kept this series close. They have been hanging with Vitality. Now they need one, but Scrub turns quickly off that challenge, hitting off the ceiling, and Scrub putting in an insurance goal for Vitality.
Really comes down to this challenge here from K-Dop, winning it completely over the opponent, and Scrub Killer has the patience and the mindset to stay forward in case K-Dop wins it for an open net.
Vitality just winning these challenges right out in front of Mouse's net. That has been devastating for Mouz to deal with. Scrub now with that demo. Going for the backboard pass. Alot has to get to the ground. And now he's going for another hit. Has to leave it. Tigre on the back wall. And the final seconds tick away. Vitality taking the win in Game 3.
Really showing up against so many great goals this game from both teams, honestly. Mouz kept it close, and the ball is still up. Somehow, this is great skill as well. But Vitality just coming through strong and responding even late in the game when they need to.
Yeah, Vitality, that passing play was crazy. Scrub Killer getting a hat trick this game. K-Dop with the playmaker. And a lot of it was just due to the impressive passes. And let's take another look at this play. You see Ferry taking the option to dribble, then goes for the pass to K-Dop. K-Dop over to Scrub, and then you see Ferry just getting interference on a lot, opening up that opportunity for Scrub.
And K-Dop has such a fast reaction here, and with such a fast reaction, he still manages to get the pass off to Scrub Killer with barely any time to think. It's almost, he definitely had it predetermined where he was going to hit the ball before, and Fairy Peak just being aggressive in the bag.
Not only did he get a bump, he was bumper to bumper. He was what some would say rule number 1, with a lot in the net. And a lot, that's not a situation where you respect the rule. You know, I mean, you gotta get out of there.
There's not much you could do either. Even if you jump, you still have no momentum to get back into the net.
And if he had no boost, even worse. Like, he was no way he was going to make it to that. But even before that replay, Ferry had a chance to, when the ball was rolling across the field, he could have taken the shot. But no, he took his time, waited for that dribble, and then went for the pass for K-Dop. So that was just all around a situation where you keep a calm head, a cool head, take the space that you're given, and make the most of it. Vitality did just that.
And they're such a team that's so diverse, but also so explosive because they can control the pace of the field so well, but they don't keep it one way. You saw
it's not predictable.
Exactly.
You don't know where the threat's going to come from.
Exactly. And he was taking it so slow and then just exploded, like you said. Completely unexpected.
But Mouse, they have been keeping it close. They took game number 1. Even in that game, it was close down to the final seconds. And a double demo yet again from Scrub. And now the pass over to Scrub. The shot! And K-Dop with the dunk on the goal line. A ruthless play from Vitality.
Just challenge after challenge. K-Dop is winning these. And just the dunk, using his flip to get in front of the car and just plow through.
And Scrub had just gotten a double demo, so both of 2 players in the back going to respawn with only about a third of a tank of boost. So that's not a lot to work with. And now Scrub Killer, can he get around it? Trying to, he rolls it off the lip and in. Scrub Killer getting the second goal for Vitality.
I did not think he was going to be able to get this angle, honestly. I'm not even sure how this went in. Scrub Killer just getting around the ball perfectly enough. The 1v1 skill coming out, and Vitality are up 2-0 in the series now.
2 of the best 1v1 players in the world on the same team. Scrub and Ferry. Scrub, he has been a wrecking ball, just demoing and demoing and demoing. And that time, or the goal previously, it paying off. Now even here, paying off a lot. Trying to get Mouse back on the board, but he was shut down.
And I'm interested to see how Mouse reacts. We saw them last game where they were strong, but Fairy Peak trying to run away with something again here, putting a third goal in for Vitality.
You can see a lot trying to slow or get the pass into the middle, but Fairy Peak had the read the whole way. And he says a lot, thanks for the pass, I'll take this shot now. Vitality extend their lead. Things looking grim for Mouse early on in game 4.
And they need to react the same way they did last game. Vitality got 2 quick goals that were just really well done. And Mouse seemed to get back in the game relatively soon, but right now, not looking the same.
Ferry, center ball broken up by a lot. This time, the read predicted by a lot, and he gets this goal, getting Mouse on the board.
Completely doing what Fairy Peak just did, intercepting another pass and just cutting off any opportunity that Vitality had for trying to get a counteract.
A lot. Making amends for that. He went for the center pass, and it got sniffed down. Vitality scored, and then a lot doing the exact same thing. Can Mouse get another one? Tigre racing back. Pass upfield, he gets demoed by Scrub. That's a phrase that we have been getting used to this series.
All season, actually. Scrubkilla has been dominant in just being a aggressor on the field and getting amazing mechanical passes as well as shots in. Really just doing everything he can for his team. And we've seen that from everybody on Vitality as well. Fairy Peak bumping, K-Dop winning almost every single challenge he goes for. Just a force to be reckoned with.
A force indeed. Now Mouse on the defensive end. Fairy up. Going for the drop pass to K-Dop. The shot interfered with by Tigre. Now a lot. Shot towards net. K-Dop back in time. He'll dribble it to the corner. Gets one 50-50 win. Now the ball popping up to the middle. Scrub bouncing it down. Tigre with some time. Not much boost to deal with. Fairy with two good challenges. Ball out into the middle a lot with a long shot. Scrubkilla has to get back to save it. Close call for Vitality. Mouse on the attack. Tigre double tap down to the middle. Scrub with a clear. Now K-Dop drops it down to Fairy. Fairy over to K-Dop. K-Dop just off the post. And now a follow-up from Scrub. That counterattack dangerously close to coming to fruition.
But now the pressure's back for Mouse, trying to respond. And we've seen Tigre in the past. We know what he can do. We know what a lot can do.
The pinch from Vitality. We talked about the explosiveness. Look at this explosive play.
Oh my god, that is, you know that's calculated as well because you saw both of them crashing the ball. Communication on point there. That was unreal.
The intentional pinch from Vitality. We have almost seen it all in this series. Vitality bringing out every weapon they have and putting it on display.
Just every goal is so diverse with play styles. You don't see the same goal typically happen. It's always just something unique or somebody making some just unreal mechanical play or really going the extra mile to try and put one in.
And you feel for Mouse, they haven't played poorly. Vitality struggled in game one, but ever since they have just found their stride. Fairy going for the double tap. And look at that. Hitting his shot over and over. Fairy has been out of this world.
At this point, it's just a display of skill, spinning before hitting the ball again and going for a double tap. Fairy Peak making a statement here.
I mean, I lost track of how many times Fairy Peak has double tapped this series.
And like you said before, James, Mouse, you got to feel for them. They're not playing bad. They're just not connecting like they were. They need to find those mechanical plays that Tigre was finding. We know a lot. We know what he can do. Such a talented player. But against a team like Vitality right now, when they're connecting, what do you do?
It's tough to imagine a team that can take them down when they're playing this well. Triple Trouble obviously was able to do it. But man, this Vitality team really does look scary. Final seconds ticking away. Mouse trying to just get back on the board, get a few more goals, but Vitality has been absolutely dominant. Multiple highlight reel shots, almost going for one more. Vitality take the series 3-1.
At this point, what shot do you even choose to be the highlight?
I don't know. We saw so many incredible plays. There's going to be a lot of clips from this series, I tell you.
And it's just Fairy Peak is the man of the hour right now, but everybody as well getting involved. It's just one player has a highlight, attempt, and you think he's the player of the match, and then another player does.
All right, so let's see which highlight play we've selected for here. Oh, the intentional pinch from K-Dop and Scrubkilla. And this is a hard thing to do, let alone to have a perfectly aimed shot on net.
And it's so obvious that it was intentional because you see both of them crashing it. You know that it's in their point of view to see the other person going for the ball.
It was incredibly intentional. Right. You saw them both collapsing on the ball at the same time and flipping or jumping into it at the same time. So what a series from Vitality. A slow start, but then like a juggernaut, they just kept going and going and going. And we're going to go to a quick break, but when we come back, we have the Bricks taking on TSM. A lot on the line. Stay tuned.